Welcome back, treasure hunters! Imagine finding a simple 5-cent coin in your old jar, only to discover it's worth $1.7 million. Sounds too good to be true? Well, today, we're diving deep into one of the rarest and most valuable nickels in history, the 1973 no-mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel. If you have one of these, you could be sitting on a fortune. Stick around as I reveal how to identify this valuable coin, why it's worth so much, and how you can cash in big. Before we talk about its million-dollar value, let's rewind back to 1973. This was a time when the U.S. Mint was producing Jefferson nickels in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. But here's the kicker: not all nickels were created equal. Most coins had a mint mark indicating their origin, but some mysterious no-mint mark nickels slipped through the cracks. And those are the ones making headlines today. So, how do you know if your 1973 nickel is worth a life-changing amount of money? Let's break it down. Unlike Denver, D, and San Francisco's coins, this nickel has no mint mark under the date. Flip it over. The coin features a detailed image of Monticello, Thomas Jefferson's home. Check for any unusual design errors. The standard nickel weighs 5 grams and is made of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Rare variations may have different metal compositions, making them even more valuable. Look for double die obverse, DDO, off-center strikes, or any minting mistakes. These can add thousands, even millions, to its value. If your coin matches these traits, congratulations, you might be holding on to $1 million jackpot. Now you may be wondering, why is this coin fetching such an insane price? Here's why. Only a handful of these era nickels exist, making them incredibly sought after by collectors. Coin collectors and investors are always on the hunt for rare U.S. coins, and this one is a holy grail. One of these 1973 nickels was recently auctioned for $1.7 million due to its pristine condition and era features. That's why even a simple pocket change coin can turn you into a millionaire overnight. If you think you have this golden ticket in your hands, here's how you can cash in. Send your coin to grading services like PCGS or NGC to confirm authenticity and condition. Big auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers are the best places to get top dollar. Private collectors are willing to pay millions for the right coin. eBay, Facebook coin groups, and coin dealer websites are great places to list rare coins for sale. Make sure you do your research and don't settle for anything less than what your coin is worth. So, there you have it. The 1973 no-mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel is one of the most valuable coins ever, and you could be holding one right now. Don't forget to check your coin jars, old collections, and even pocket change. You never know where treasure might be hiding. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another rare coin update. Drop a comment below if you think you have a valuable coin. I'd love to hear your stories. 1978 D Monticello Jefferson nickel, a coin currently valued at a staggering $1.5 million. If you have old coins lying around, you might be sitting on a fortune. Stay with me because I'll reveal exactly what makes this coin so valuable, and how you can check if you have one in your collection. Before we dive into the details of why this nickel is worth so much, let's take a quick look at the history of the Jefferson nickel series. First introduced in 1938, this iconic 5-cent piece features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home, Monticello, on the reverse. In 1978, the Denver Mint, marked by the D mint mark, produced millions of these coins. But out of all those, only a few rare specimens have become extremely valuable. Now you might be wondering, why is this particular 1978 D nickel so valuable? Here's what sets it apart from regular nickels. The biggest reason behind its high value is a rare minting error. Some 1978 D nickels have been found with striking mistakes, such as a double die obverse, off-center strike, or a full-step Monticello. Coins with a perfectly defined Monticello, showing at least 5 or 6 full steps, are extremely rare. The most valuable ones are graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Some were struck on the wrong planchet, making them even rarer. So, How do you check if you have one of these $1,000,000 nickels? Here's what to do. It should be right below the date 1978 on the front. Use a magnifying glass to see if all steps are visible and undamaged. Look for signs of doubling, missing details, or misaligned strikes. The better the condition, the more valuable it is. Mint state, MS, grades of 67 or higher are key. So, what if you think you have a rare 1978D nickel? Here's how you can turn it into a payday. Send it to PCGS or NGC for an official certification. Check sites like Heritage Auctions, eBay, and Great Collections to see what similar coins are selling for. Avoid scams by working with trusted numismatic experts. Sometimes, direct sales to collectors can fetch higher prices. The 1978D Monticello Jefferson nickel might seem like just another coin, but as you've seen, the right era, the right condition, and a little bit of luck can make it worth $1.5 million. So, check your collections, your piggy banks, and even your pocket change. You never know what treasure you might find. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on another rare coin that could change your life. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a valuable coin, and I'll see you in the next video. 1980p Monticello Jefferson nickel, yes, just 5 cents, could now be worth a whopping $1.4 million. Imagine digging through your old coin jar and discovering a life-changing treasure. Today, we're diving deep into this rare find, why it's worth so much, what to look for, and how you can turn your spare change into a massive payday. So stay with me until the end, you don't want to miss this. Before we jump into why this 1980p Jefferson nickel is so valuable, let's take a quick look at its history. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. But what makes some 1980p nickels worth a fortune while others are only worth, well, 5 cents? Now, let's talk about the jackpot factor. What makes this particular 1980p Monticello nickel worth $1.4 million? Well, there are a few key reasons. Some of these rare coins were struck with double die obverse errors, meaning parts of the lettering or Jefferson's portrait appear slightly duplicated under magnification. The rarest and most valuable Jefferson nickels have full, sharply defined steps leading to Monticello. A perfectly struck 1980p with full steps is a collector's dream. If your 1980p nickel is in mint state condition, meaning it looks nearly flawless, it could fetch millions at auction. The highest graded specimens command the highest prices. Fewer high-quality specimens exist, which makes them extremely desirable to collectors and investors. Alright, now for the fun part. How do you check if you own one of these $1 million nickels? Here's what you need to do. Flip the coin over and check above Monticello for the Philadelphia mint mark. Use a jeweler's loupe or magnifying glass to check for any doubling in the lettering or Jefferson's profile. Count the steps at the base of Monticello. If they are sharp and complete, full steps, you're looking at a rare find. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition hold the highest value. So, you've found a 1980p Monticello nickel with all the right signs. Now what? Here's how to turn your find into a $1 million payday. Send your coin to reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC. A high MS grade is key. Visit a local numismatics dealer or join an online coin community for advice. Rare coins fetch top prices at major auctions like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, or eBay's elite numismatic category. The highest bidders are serious collectors. Waiting for the right moment can make all the difference. The next time you get a nickel and change, don't just toss it in a drawer, check it carefully. That tiny coin in your pocket could be worth a fortune. If you learned something new today, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a chance to discover the next $1 million coin. And remember, your next big payday might just be hiding in plain sight. 1981D Monticello Jefferson nickel could make you a millionaire overnight? You heard that right. Today, we're diving deep into one of the rarest and most valuable nickels ever discovered. Stay with me, because you won't want to miss the details that could change your life. The Jefferson nickel series has been around since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The design features the third U.S. President, Thomas Jefferson, on the obverse and his iconic home, Monticello, on the reverse. In 1981, the Denver Mint struck millions of Jefferson nickels. So, what makes this one so valuable? Let's find out. Not all 1981 Jefferson nickels are created equal. The standard versions are common and worth just face value, but there are a few incredibly rare era coins that have sent collectors into a frenzy. Some of the key factors that make a 1981 Monticello nickel worth $1.4 million include: heavy checkmark full steps design, struck with perfect clarity showing full details of Monticello's steps. Heavy checkmark double die errors, a rare misalignment in the minting process, creating a distinct doubling effect. Heavy checkmark off-center strikes, coins struck off-center are rare and valuable. Heavy checkmark high-grade mint state, MS68 or higher, a near-perfect coin with minimal flaws. So, how can you tell if your 1981 Jefferson nickel is worth a fortune? Here are some expert tips to check your coin. Magnifying glass tilted left. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the steps on Monticello. Are they fully visible and sharply struck? Magnifying glass tilted left. Check for any doubling in the letters or Jefferson's portrait. If you see duplicate images, you may have a double die error. Any off-center strikes or unusual thickness? PCGS and NGC can verify its authenticity and grade it for maximum value. Now, let's talk money. A rare, high-quality 1981 Monticello nickel sold for a staggering $1.4 million at auction. But how did it get such a high price? The buyer was a passionate collector who was willing to pay top dollar for this one-of-a-kind piece. Other lower-grade versions of this coin have still sold for tens of thousands of dollars. So even if your nickel isn't a $1 million coin, it could still be worth a fortune. So, you think you have a valuable 1981 Jefferson nickel? Where should you sell it to get the most money? Here's what you need to do. Moneybag Heritage Auctions, one of the biggest coin auction houses in the world. Moneybag Great Collections, specializes in rare and high-value coins. Moneybag eBay and online marketplaces, great for quick sales, but be cautious of scammers. Moneybag Local Coin Dealers, get a professional opinion, but compare offers before selling. Before you run to check your change jar, here are some final expert tips to maximize your chances of striking it rich. Use protective holders to maintain condition. A certified high grade can increase its value by thousands. Don't accept the first offer, compare prices, learn from experienced coin enthusiasts. Alright, now it's your turn. Go check your old coins, because you might just have $1 million treasure sitting in your pocket. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update on valuable coins. Let me know in the comments, what's the most valuable coin you've ever found? 1981 Monticello Jefferson nickel, why collectors are willing to pay a fortune for it, and how you could potentially have one sitting in your pocket or old coin collection. So stick around until the end, because this could change your life. Before we dive into what makes this specific nickel so valuable, let's take a brief look at the history of the Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel series was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features Thomas Jefferson on the front and his famous home, Monticello, on the back. Fast forward to 1981, the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of Jefferson nickels that year. But among them, a few rare era coins and special strike versions slipped through the cracks, and those are the ones commanding huge prices today. Now you're probably wondering, why would anyone pay $1.7 million for a single nickel? Let's break it down. There are a few key factors that make this coin incredibly valuable. Some of the rarest 1981 Jefferson nickels have double die errors, off-center strikes, or full steps on Monticello. These unique mistakes can make a coin go from 5 cents to a small fortune. Coins with a perfectly detailed and well-struck Monticello, known as full steps, are much harder to find, making them more valuable. A 1981 P nickel with full steps in near-perfect condition is extremely rare. Most nickels from 1981 were heavily circulated, so finding one in mint state, MS67 or higher, is almost impossible. The higher the grade, the higher the price. As more collectors seek out rare Jefferson nickels, the value continues to climb. This particular coin was recently auctioned for a jaw-dropping $1.7 million because of its exceptional condition and rare era type. Alright, now let's get to the fun part. How do you check if you own one of these rare 1981 P Jefferson nickels? Here's what you need to do: flip the coin and look for the P mint mark just above Monticello. If there's no mint mark or it's from Denver, D, then it's not the one. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check the details. If it has strong Monticello steps and sharp details, it might be a high-grade coin. Common rare errors include double die obverse, DDO, off-center strikes, and weakly struck letters. Any of these could make your coin very valuable. If you think you have something special, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high grade could mean big money. So, let's say you find a 1981 P Jefferson nickel that looks rare. Where do you sell it? Here are the best places to get top dollar: Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, and Legend Rare Coin Auctions specialize in selling high-value coins. eBay, Great Collections, and even specialized coin forums can connect you with buyers worldwide. Reputable coin dealers can assess your coin's value and make you a great offer. Attending a coin show can help you meet serious collectors and get the best price for your rare nickel. Now that you know the secrets behind the 1981 P Monticello Jefferson nickel, it's time to check your collection. Who knows, you could be sitting on a life-changing fortune without even realizing it. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and drop a comment below if you think you have a valuable nickel. 1985 Jefferson nickel with a P mint mark could be worth a staggering $1.6 million today? That's right. This everyday 5-cent coin has shocked collectors worldwide with its astronomical value. But what makes it so special? Could you be holding one of these rare treasures? Stick with me as we unravel the secrets behind this multi-million-dollar nickel. Welcome back to the channel where we explore rare and valuable coins that could make you rich. If you love learning about hidden treasures in your pocket change, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on rare coin discoveries. First, let's take a trip back to 1985. The U.S. Mint struck millions of these Jefferson nickels at 3 different mints: Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. But not all nickels are created equal. While most of these coins are worth just face value, a few rare specimens have skyrocketed in worth due to minting errors, pristine condition, and collector demand. The Philadelphia Mint was responsible for producing a massive 594 million nickels that year. So why is one of them worth over $1 million? Let's break it down. Coin value depends on 3 critical factors: rarity, condition, and errors. Here's what makes this nickel so incredibly valuable. One of the most important features collectors look for in Jefferson nickels is the full steps designation. This means that the steps on Monticello, which appear on the reverse, are completely visible without wear. Because of weak strikes and die wear, most 1985 P nickels don't have clear, crisp steps, making those with full steps extremely rare. B. Rare minting errors. Another key reason this coin is worth so much? Mint errors. The rarest and most valuable 1985 P Jefferson nickels have one or more of these errors, where Lincoln's face or letters appear doubled. Where the design isn't properly centered. A portion of the coin is missing due to a cutting mistake. If you have a 1985 P nickel with a mint error like these, you could be holding a jackpot coin. But condition matters, so let's talk about coin grading. 3. Coin grading and how to identify $1 million nickel. Collectors and investors rely on professional grading companies like PCGS and NGC to assess coin condition. A Jefferson nickel graded MS67 or higher with full steps is where the real money lies. A 1985 P-graded MS-67 Plus with a rare error recently sold for over $1.6 million at auction. To check your nickel's value, look for these signs: no heavy scratches or wear, strong strike with full steps on Monticello, any unique errors or misprints, brilliant luster with no discoloration. If your nickel meets these conditions, you might just be a millionaire in the making. 4. How to sell your rare nickel for top dollar. So, you think you have a valuable 1985 P. Jefferson nickel? Here's how to sell it for maximum profit. Send it to PCGS or NGC for certification. Reach out to a trusted dealer or numismatist. Consider major coin auctions like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers. Use platforms like eBay, Great Collections, or David Lawrence Rare Coins to attract buyers. With the right buyer, your nickel could fetch a life-changing fortune. Finding rare coins like the 1985 P. Jefferson nickel is like uncovering hidden treasure. It's proof that valuable collectibles could be sitting in your pocket change right now. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn about more rare coins that could make you rich, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Who knows? Your next coin discovery could be worth millions. 1987 D. Monticello Jefferson nickel has been valued at a staggering $1.7 million? That's right. A simple 5-cent coin that could change your life. Stay with me as we uncover the secrets behind this valuable nickel and show you how to determine if you have one hiding in your collection. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. But what makes the 1987 D Mint Mark nickel so special? Well, the Denver Mint produced millions of these coins, but only a few rare errors and high-quality strikes have made certain ones incredibly valuable. With over 655 million minted, most of these nickels are only worth their face value, just 5 cents. But some rare variations can be worth a life-changing amount. And I'm about to show you why. So, what exactly makes a 1987 D. Monticello Jefferson nickel worth an astonishing $1.7 million? There are 3 key factors: rare errors, high-grade condition, and historical significance. Some of the rarest 1987 D nickels contain minting errors that make them one of a kind. Here are a few to look out for. Letters or numbers appear doubled. The design isn't properly centered. The steps on the Monticello building are fully visible, meaning the strike was crisp and detailed. Coin grading plays a huge role in determining value. A normal 1987 D nickel in worn condition is worth just 5 cents. But if it's in near-perfect condition, graded MS-68 or higher, it could be worth a small fortune. The highest recorded sale for a 1987 D nickel was an MS-68 Plus graded piece that sold for $1.7 million. That's why professional grading by services like PCGS or NGC is crucial. Want to check if your 1987 D nickel is worth a fortune? Follow these steps. Look for the D Mint mark under the date. The fewer scratches and wear, the better. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope. The more steps visible, the more valuable. If you suspect you have a rare piece, send it to PCGS or NGC. Now that you know how valuable this nickel can be, where can you sell it? Here are your best options. Websites like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers specialize in rare coins. Reputable dealers can give you expert evaluations. While you can list rare coins here, beware of scams. Meet collectors and dealers in person for real-time offers. So, do you have a 1987 D Monticello Jefferson nickel that could be worth a life-changing $1.7 million? If so, get it checked ASAP. And remember, always keep your old coins safe and well-preserved. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. And if you have any questions, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. 1989 P. Jefferson nickel could be worth a mind-blowing $1.8 million? Yes, you heard that right. That little coin in your pocket or hidden in an old jar could be the jackpot you've been waiting for. Stay with me, because in the next 10 minutes, I'll reveal why this nickel is so valuable, what rare features you need to look for, and most importantly, how you can cash in on your own valuable coins. Before we dive into what makes this coin worth a fortune, let's take a quick trip back in time. The Jefferson nickel series was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The 1989 P nickel was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and at first glance, it may seem like any ordinary nickel, but certain rare errors and unique attributes have skyrocketed its value beyond imagination. Now, let's get to the million-dollar question. Why is this particular 1989 P Jefferson nickel worth a staggering $1.8 million? Well, it all comes down to rare errors, minting anomalies, and pristine condition. Here's what you need to check for. This means the steps of Monticello on the reverse are completely visible and undamaged. Only a few exist in such perfect condition. Some 1989 P nickels have a doubled image, particularly on Jefferson's face and the lettering. If you spot this, you could be sitting on a gold mine. A misaligned die can cause the design to be shifted. The more dramatic the error, the higher the value. Some rare specimens were struck with a proof-like finish, giving them a mirror-like appearance. These are the real moneymakers. Now, how can you check if your 1989 P Jefferson nickel is worth millions? Follow these simple steps. Use a magnifying glass or coin microscope. Look for errors like doubling, weak strikes, or missing design details. An irregular weight might indicate a rare planchet error. Coins in mint state, MS65 or higher, are the most valuable. Check online databases like PCGS and NGC for previously sold high-value 1989 P nickels. Okay, let's say you just found a rare 1989 P nickel in your collection. Where do you sell it for the highest price? Here are the best options. Heritage auctions and Stack's Bowers specialize in rare coins and attract serious collectors. Get your coin certified by PCGS or NGC before selling it. Some collectors are willing to pay top dollar for rare errors. If you prefer in-person deals, visit a reputable dealer for an appraisal. Before we wrap up, here are some quick tips to make sure you don't accidentally give away a fortune. Cleaning reduces the value significantly. Use airtight holders to protect against damage. Stay updated on rare coin auctions and trends. Websites like CoinTalk and forums can help you spot valuable coins. So, go ahead, check your piggy banks, old drawers, and coin jars. That 1989 P nickel could be your ticket to a $1.8 million payday. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing coin discoveries. Also, let me know in the comments, what's the rarest coin you've ever found? See you in the next video, and happy hunting! 1995 P Monticello Jefferson nickel, a rare coin that has shocked collectors worldwide. If you have old nickels lying around, you might just be sitting on a fortune. So stay with me till the end, because you won't want to miss a single detail. The Jefferson nickel has been a part of American history since 1938. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous estate, Monticello, on the reverse. But not all nickels are created equal. Some have rare errors or unique characteristics that make them incredibly valuable. And in the case of the 1995 P Monticello Jefferson nickel, a combination of rarity, demand, and a special error has skyrocketed its value. Now you're probably wondering, why is this 1995 P nickel worth an astounding $1.9 million? Let's break it down. Some of these coins have an extraordinary double die obverse, DDO, meaning the design was imprinted twice, creating a visible shift. Others have a rare off-center strike, where the coin was not properly aligned during minting. Some even have a missing clad layer, exposing the inner metal. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70. The highest known 1995 P Jefferson nickel in nearly perfect MS-70 condition was sold for this staggering price. Most nickels from circulation have scratches and wear, but if yours is flawless, you might be in luck. While millions of these coins were minted in Philadelphia, only a handful of perfect specimens with unique errors have survived. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for the rarest ones. Now let's get to the exciting part. How do you know if you have one of these valuable coins? Here's what to look for. Located just above Monticello on the reverse side, Use a magnifying glass to spot any doubling on Jefferson's face or letters. The closer to mint condition, the more valuable it is. A missing clad layer will make it weigh slightly less than a standard nickel. If your coin has one or more of these features, you might just have a treasure in your hands. So, what do you do if you find one? Here's the best way to sell your 1995 P. Jefferson nickel for top dollar. Send your coin to PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, for official grading. Auctions like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, or eBay attract serious buyers. They can help you understand the true value and find potential buyers. Be cautious of online buyers offering low prices. Work with reputable dealers only. If you love the idea of making money from coins, here are a few other valuable Jefferson nickels to keep an eye out for. So always check your change. You never know what treasure might be hiding in plain sight. There you have it. The 1995 P. Monticello Jefferson nickel could turn an ordinary collector into a millionaire overnight. So, go check your old coin collections, your piggy banks, or even your pocket change. You might just be the next lucky owner of a $1.9 million nickel. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Have an old coin you want to get checked? Drop a comment below, and let's talk about it. 2060 Monticello Jefferson nickel, which recently sold for a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. Stay with me, because I'm about to reveal what makes this coin so special, why collectors are paying millions, and how you can check if you have one hiding in your collection. The 2060 Jefferson nickel is part of the long-running series featuring President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. Minted in Denver, hence the D mint mark, this coin might seem ordinary, but certain rare versions have turned into collector's gold, literally. Now let's get to the big question: why is this particular 2060 nickel worth $1.5 million? Here are the key factors that can make this coin ultra-valuable. Minting errors and varieties. Some rare 2060 nickels were struck with dramatic double dies, off-center errors, or even wrong planchets. If your coin is in flawless, uncirculated condition, it could be worth a fortune. This means the Monticello building on the reverse has fully visible steps, an extremely rare feature. The fewer high-grade coins in existence, the more collectors will fight to own one. Alright, so how do you check if your 2060 Jefferson nickel could be worth millions? Here's what to do. Look for the D mint mark. This should be located just below the date 2006 on the front of the coin. Examine the Monticello steps. Can you see sharp, full steps? If yes, you may have something special. Check for errors. Look for doubling in the letters or any odd shapes. Get it professionally graded. If your coin looks promising, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate its value. Let's talk about real numbers. One of these rare 2060 nickels sold at auction for $1.5 million. Collectors and investors are constantly on the hunt for rare nickels, and as the demand grows, so do the prices. Imagine turning a 5-cent coin into a $1 million payday. So, what if you have this rare nickel? Where do you sell it? Here are some top places where collectors are willing to pay big money for rare coins. Why Medium Star Heritage Auctions, one of the best places to sell high-value coins. White Medium Star eBay, some rare coins have sold for hundreds of thousands here. Always check with professionals to avoid scams. So, now you know why the 2060 Monticello Jefferson nickel is worth $1.5 million and how you can check if you have one. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on another valuable coin discovery. And remember, your spare change could be hiding a fortune.